Oh, okay. Now I can hear myself loud and clear. And it's
Yes.
coming through YouTube as well.
Mic check.
Mic check.
You sound great. Are you using the?
I'm using staff 1.
Oh.
Sorry if you hear me chewing.
Oh, it's okay. I don't hear it.
Okay, cool.
Do I need to turn on my camera?
I don't know. We are doing a live YouTube test too.
It's only a.
This is only a test.
Testing 1.
How is it sounding, Andy? I mean, okay, TriCaster sounds okay, Andy says. And so then YouTube is sounding okay too? Is that what you mean?
I just turned our YouTube Zoom volume down, so we're not hearing anything in the room currently, but we hopefully should be hearing everything on channel and on YouTube. So that's kind of my tip.
How do we test the channel? Should I ask Matt to go on YouTube?
No, I can put it up on the lobby for the,
Okay.
or I've got it over, but we can see it over here.
Well, that's true, but maybe I'll just ask him to just join the stream. Or I could actually go on my phone. Should it say that we're live now? It should, right? I still see the live feed as what's live. The live channel feed. Are you sure we're on YouTube?
Yeah.
But how come when I go to the channel, where is it on the channel?
Might be unlisted.
Oh, I can go to manage videos.
Yeah, it's unlisted. Want me to make it public?
Yeah. We're gonna be public.
Alright.
Publicly testing. Making sure everything's good for tonight's council meeting. Let's see. Okay. I see myself on my phone, but do I hear myself? Test, test. I don't think it's coming through YouTube. Wait. It's hard to tell when I'm in this room. That's why I feel like I should ask someone else to. Oh, oops, sorry. Ingrid, can you go on? Well, it's too hard.
Let's see.
Can you just go on our YouTube? Make sure you can hear audio.
Okay, I'm gonna log in. I mean, not log in, but this one, the live feed.
Yeah. Whatever it says is live right now.
Oh, you're on.
Yes. Live stream test. It sounds really faint on YouTube. Matt's going on to check audio on YouTube now too.
Can you hear me? I
Mm,
could hear you on the live.
you could hear me on the live stream? Okay.
I'll log out now. Angel.
Yeah, I think I can hear myself too on YouTube. Test, test. Yeah, just keep it on the dais, Andy. That's fine. Okay. Matt says he can hear us on YouTube. And he also hears background music. Okay. What other testing do we need to do? So there's no audio in the room. You figure that out?
That should be happening here without any trouble.
But you hear it in there, which is what is needed.
You did have audio in the room earlier, right?
Is there a way to? Should I go home and check the broadcast booth? I mean the broadcast, the channel broadcast.
Okay, can you keep talking, Ingrid? We're testing.
So I'm not
Oh, right. We're just testing to see if the audio in the room can be turned off. And it got turned off, it seems, by Andy doing what?
hearing here.
Okay, so
While allowing for public participation. The public may address the council using exclusively remote public comment options. But that's another thing I wanted to test. Here's my timer. You see it? Carolyn, do you see my video background?
Put him into a breakout room.
yes, I see the timer going.
But do you see it as you don't see it as like the main one, right? Because if that's different from being spotlighted.
And now I
Spotlighted-
see you have a pin there. but it takes up the whole entire square.
Mm-hmm. How about now?
Now I see the City of Stars,
Gallery view?
and now I see the timer.
And then how about if is yours on gallery view right now?
I think it is. Yeah, because I see committee meeting room. I see.
How about if I pin it? Mm.
If you pin
Isn't
it.
it the main one once I pin it? Doesn't it take over the whole screen once I pin it?
Well, there's only 3 of us in here.
So it's not taking up your whole screen. For me, it's taking up the whole screen. Maybe because I'm talking.
Well, your screen shared, so that's part of it. Screen share is going to take up the whole screen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not share screening. This is my background, video background.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
That's the way people have been doing it now because they don't want to,
Have it be so big?
yeah, they don't want the whole like picking up the whole page. See, and it's gonna go back to 2-minute countdown.
What, did you just turn off your camera?
No, I posted.
Oh, you put a post-it.
Oh, right, because it's a green post-it, it screens out.
Is it really green?
Or if
It's a yellow post-it.
Yeah.
I'm just blocking the camera with
It's
the
just yellow. You're just blocking the camera. Okay, but not turning off the camera.
But that's interesting because we've got multiple people. Oh, wait, how many panelists do you have versus attendees? Because Ingrid, you and community room right now are the only panelists, right?
I'm sorry, I can't hear very well.
You and community room are the only two. You're hosting and community room's a panelist, right?
I think I'm a panelist too.
I'm hosting.
I just don't have my camera on.
Right, because if we add one more piece of video as a panelist, that will give us a better idea.
How do I get there? How do I close this? Oh. Okay, let me turn on my video.
Yeah. And then when you're speaking,
Yeah?
mine is on speaker view and you're still.
Mine is on, what view am I on? I can't tell.
Okay.
I'm just on my phone, so it's just all the.
For speaker view, do you see? Yeah. Right now, the community meeting room is like my biggest one, like the main one for some reason.
The blue thing?
Because you're speaking through it.
Oh, yeah, it's green right now. So, are you on speaker view?
And then, yeah, I'm on speaker view now. But if I'm on gallery view, everybody has their own.
Can you
Except
switch it to
for-
gallery view? I'm just curious if it'll look
Well,
different.
the thing is there's a couple different settings. If you're on the Zoom call,
Yeah?
then the individual gets to, if you're a panelist, you get to kind of select which one you use, either gallery view, speaker view, these sorts of things.
That's
If
right.
you're an attendee, I think you get speaker view no matter what,
Oh, really?
okay?
Okay.
And for channel, it's based on what I set on Crestron, or on the Zoom app on Crestron, which currently is gallery view, which you're seeing up there on the projector.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah. And right now, you're talking as a community meeting room.
right, that's a
Yeah.
microphone we're using, yeah.
Your mic. But anticipating there's a couple public hearing items, so.
This is when you're going to use the timer.
Yep,
Mm-hmm. And then Andy was saying when Madison has to recuse herself, just put her in attendee, put her from panelist to attendee.
Yeah, that's our only
Yeah.
option, right?
because webinars don't allow for breakout rooms, right?
They don't allow for waiting rooms.
Yeah, so probably the easiest thing is just to either, set her back as an attendee, or, if you think she's disciplined about it, just to have her turn her camera and microphone off.
I'm gonna put you as an attendee, Caroline, and let me see what we see.
Okay. Now live on your channel, test meeting. What was that?
How
Oh,
does
so
it
now
look
it's a
like now?
huge timer.
It's a huge timer.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking. How about you start talking there?
Talking, it doesn't change. Oh yeah, it does change. Because I'm now green, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
What is this?
That is, well, see, the thing is, you're not showing up on, that may be
'Cause-
your own view. You're seeing yourself.
I have my camera. Oh, I'm an attendee. I don't have a camera anymore.
Right, attendees don't get their video available. So. Now, the alternative is.
What do you see?
I just see the timer. It goes back and forth depending on who's talking.
Okay.
So what is the preference? What would you prefer to see here? What's the goal here?
What do you want people
Because
to
we ha-
see?
For the attendee?
Yeah.
For viewers, basically.
For viewers, I'd like them to see gallery view, if possible.
Then don't.
Then
You have to be
you
on-
need to not have a screen share going.
Are you screen sharing? You're
I'm
not.
not sharing.
Yeah, she's not screen sharing.
Okay,
I just have to mute myself, make sure I don't speak, or else
okay. The
Timer
other
will be
question
most
is,
prominent.
right now, we've only got two panelists, right? You and community room.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Okay, then let me try something.
Oh, you just had more than one on the screen. Yeah, there.
Right.
Uh-oh. No, we don't want that.
Yeah, if I turn camera on in Zoom for community room, then we start getting feedback issues.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, I can fix that
Okay.
because that was. That's what we should be seeing if community room is active. And then if I want Zoom, I can do this. So is that about what you were looking for if you want the timer going? I mean, the problem with an all virtual is that we're not going to have anybody in the room.
Right, this is for people who are in the Zoom meeting to see their time.
Yeah. Let me think about this because I might be able to find a way of getting some sort of a picture-in-picture with TriCaster, but the problem is what I feed into it. I don't want to.
Yeah, I think it's not necessarily for the audience, it's more so for the speaker to see my.
Right.
Isn't it working then, as it is? Because there's going to be more people in here taking up little squares.
Yeah, this should be fine.
Yeah.
But the problem is if I pin myself, right, if I pin myself, the attendee will only see this as the main screen.
Yeah, I think so, because I think what a pin does is it throws you back into speaker view.
Don't pin.
Well, are you pinned right now or not?
Okay, let's see. I'm pinned right now. What do you see?
Okay, because we're still in gallery view with Zoom on my end for TriCaster.
But on Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
I see the timer.
Just one big timer.
Right, so all your pin is going to do is affect the Zoom participants.
Well, I mean, I see back and forth between who's talking.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Regardless if it's pinned or not. So let me unpin.
Okay.
Regardless if it's pinned or not, it still does speaker view, correct?
Yeah, it seems like it because I'm talking now and it's going to change. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think you need to pin it.
Okay.
But right now, you're not doing a screen share. This is just you with your background,
Virtual
right?
background. That's a
That's right.
video.
My video background.
Yeah, and I think that is part of the problem, is because right now with a virtual background, all you are is just a regular participant in the meeting. You have to keep your voice active to keep that viewable to Zoom participants. At least as far as those that.
But Zoom
attendees that-
thinks her camera's on, so it's always gonna be on the screen.
But the audio is changing, and Zoom follows the audio with the camera.
Okay. Like my notes right now say I should be spotlighting myself. Let's see, because that's what people have done. So let me see if it changes if it's spotlighted versus.
Oh, so there's a difference between spotlight and pin. Okay.
How does that look?
Same, I mean, if I'm talking, oh, yeah, it's not changing to, a different view, it's staying on the timer.
Right, and now with, you even took my control away from the gallery view in, what TriCaster is now seeing is the equivalent of a screen share, where we've got the timer full and then whoever's talking up in the thumbnail.
Okay.
Is that what's gonna be seen on YouTube?
Yes, because YouTube's being delivered by TriCaster.
Do you want it just to be a big old timer? On YouTube and Channel 27? So I thought people wanted
I
to
took out
see
the
the
spotlight.
person talking, that's
But-
what the
but
council,
You're never going
Yeah.
to, if it's an attendee that's speaking. If it's public comment, it's an attendee, you're not gonna have,
Mhm.
they're not gonna have their camera on. All you're gonna just see is their name coming across, plus the timer. We just read through that in San Bruno. That's all they get, because they don't promote or at least I don't think they promote the people from attendee to panelists to be able to participate. There's some sort of a promotion that goes on to get to speak, but I think it might be an unmute the microphone or things like that. I've never seen what happens from the clerk's end on that.
But I just remember there was that meeting where they felt like the timer was, they feel it was too big?
Should I ask Angel to join us? So maybe, does it matter how many panelists there are? I think just in general, like the attendees will always see whoever's speaking, right?
I think so. Yeah, the
It's
Zoom
always gonna be
participants,
speaker
yes.
view.
I don't think Zoom attendees have much of a choice in what they're viewing.
But when Ingrid spotlights, they're gonna have the spotlight big.
The
But when you're a
timer,
panelist, you have the
I
option.
mean, the
Let me-
timer big.
Let me promote you to a panelist now, Caroline.
Okay.
And then now, do you have the option to choose what view you have?
Let me turn on Zoom. I'm on my phone. I don't see where I can change my
It's usually
view.
a swipe right.
Oh, swipe right.
Yep, that's gallery view.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I guess I swipe right and now I'm in gallery view, or I can change it. Before I was on, my first view is speaker, it looks like.
Okay, how about now I pinned myself. Now it's a big old timer.
In gallery view, no, you're just like another rectangle.
Okay.
But in my other view on my phone, yes. I mean, it goes back and forth between who's speaking. It follows the mic. But Andy, for YouTube and for Channel 27, we should make sure it's in gallery view.
Yeah, we can do that. That's easy. I just shifted out of it briefly here to see. what
Okay.
the view is. Well, no, now I don't have control over it. Speaker view and that's it.
And you
Right
are
now,
a panelist.
Right now I'm spotlighting myself and I'm on speaker view. How does it look on your end?
Well, it just changed to, oh wait, that was Andy, I guess, changing to
Yep.
the logo. I just see a pin. I mean, I have the option to go into gallery view on my phone, or I'm guessing this is spotlight view. I don't have to look at just the spotlight, I guess, on my phone.
But you're still a panelist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
only-
so make me attendee.
The attendees have to be a panelist in order to see the timer.
No.
If I don't pin myself, I mean.
Do you want to make me an attendee? Am I an attendee? You can make me an attendee and I can,
Right, because attendees only get to speaker view.
All I'm seeing is the timer.
because she's spotlighted.
Mhm.
So that's all Andy's seeing as an attendee.
As an attendee, all I get is a timer, right?
Yeah, because I'm a speaker view,
But you're also spotlighted.
and I'm also spotlighted.
So if we leave it speaker view on, if you set it for speaker view, but you don't spotlight, what's that do?
Yeah,
I'll remove the spotlight.
I saw you removed it, but,
Okay.
oh,
Because now, without the spotlight, what it's doing is that, what Spotlight does is it tells Zoom, don't follow the audio with the camera. Because when you took Spotlight off and we started talking here in community room, the community room video came back as primary for the attendees.
yeah.
It's better not to spotlight for the attendees.
If you want them to see the timer constantly, then you have to spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Because then anybody else who doesn't mute, if they're in gallery view or something, that if the council member says something or coughs or sneezes or whatever, then it's going to shift temporarily.
So it makes sense to spotlight it whenever you want the timer to be utilized.
I would think so, yeah.
And
I mean,
then,
the attendees
Can
are
you
going to
be-
get the timer. Channel is going to get timer plus thumbnail for community room or for whatever the channel is going to see, and we can adjust that.
can it be flip-flop? Like,
Yeah, I can swap those.
yeah.
But we're not gonna have anybody here, so that's not gonna, that's my problem, is if we're in an all virtual meeting.
Oh, it always has to be community meeting room up there? Because
Well, it depends. If Ingrid says something, what goes up? Actually, right now, it's gonna be whatever camera I put in. That's gonna feed back. Or,
no, I see the slide.
yeah, see, that's fine.
I see the logo.
Yeah, that's whatever I'm feeding back to Zoom on MEQ here. That's the community room presence in Zoom.
Okay.
So, that turns that off.
And that's what people would see in a Zoom?
Yeah. Or, that would,
Do you have a preference for what people see in the Zoom? For community meeting room? Ingrid?
My preferences.
Like, you see how it says committee meeting room? Because Andy turned off the camera.
Yeah.
Would you rather that or the logo?
the other thing I can do is I can turn it on.
It doesn't
Oh.
matter. You'll be muted.
We have the
Oh,
option to turn the thumbnail off.
yeah, we don't need a thumbnail of committee meeting room. Or all virtual meetings.
No. I mean, it'll be a kind of a directorial decision for whoever's sitting, for the operator who's sitting in here, to just, if it's not meaningful, turn it off. Yeah,
Yeah,
we can do that.
so,
I think what the mayor doesn't like is she doesn't like to have this as a huge screen for the attendees to see.
Well, and
So,
let me,
so for the attendees, maybe I just won't pin myself.
okay, let me ask this. Is it always going to be a 2-minute timer?
during the public hearing items.
That's
Right?
what I'm trying to figure out for the mayor. It won't always be 2 minutes for every meeting, but
Okay,
I think for tonight it will be.
That becomes a problem. Because if it's going to be a fixed time every time, then what we can do is we can use TriCaster to run the timer, and I can put that in a picture-in-picture video. And we can still leave gallery view up for Zoom.
Yeah, and we need gallery view.
The problem is that if the mayor all of a sudden decides, okay, we want 3 minutes, or we want 6 minutes, or whatever, I can't change that sort of thing on the fly right now.
You're right. No, it won't.
How did she decide 2 minutes already without knowing who's coming to meeting?
Like, she just likes 2 minutes. 'cause
Oh,
sometimes she does 1 minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, San Mateo, they decided the length of time based on the number of speakers they had and what time they wanted to leave the meeting.
mhm. Well, that's how they used to do it in person. They would see like how many slips and divide by.
Yeah.
That made sense. But do you feel confident in doing that tonight?
Are you okay stopping the YouTube and the channel? We don't have to necessarily advertise it.
That's true.
We
Yeah,
can still play on Zoom for a little bit.
yeah. We're gonna stop the YouTube right now,
Okay.
but we can stay on the Zoom. Thanks for tuning.